How you doing? Happy Sunday. It's Englishman Foodie again. Oh no, Steve. You always spoil our Sundays. Comments below, please. I met this guy some years ago, French guy. He told me a recipe how to pimp up or posh up some mackerel or sardines, whichever you want to use. This is fillet scrumble grillati, grilled mackerel. But I'm going to use mackerel. I didn't realise I bought two different types here, but it doesn't really matter. Eh? One's natural and one's in olive oil, if it's true. What do you think, guys? There's a big scandal going on at the moment that they're not giving us olive oil, especially the extra virgin. Anyway, I'm going to start now. I'm going to make a fish pie. That's all it's going to be, really. With something really interesting. I was just draining them off. Sweet potatoes. Anybody ever use those, guys? Really nice. I put them here to drain them off a little bit because I washed them, and I'm going to do them in the skin. That's the best part of everything, even the courgettes. Let's go through it slowly. Sweet potatoes, some herbs, some spicy chili. I'm going to grate some cheese. Obviously, we've got the mackerel, scombrati, a cup of milk, salt and pepper, onion flakes, and minced garlic. All these things you can replace, really. If you just want to use normal potatoes, you can as well. He told me to put leeks in, but I don't have any leeks. And actually, this was a bit scabby, these were, but they're not too bad, the courgettes. Something green, that's all I think. Couple of eggs and the onion. What I'm going to do, chop these up. We can get that on the go now, actually. We're going to caramelize the onions. We'll get them going. And what we're going to do then, chop the potatoes. The water's... Get organised, Steve. You're hopeless. It's Sunday. We don't need to be organised Sunday. It's blooming hot though, guys. Still hot over here. I'm Englishman in Mortar, if you didn't know. Subscribe. Hey, you. It's you again every Sunday. You didn't subscribe yet. Yeah, you over there. That one. Why didn't you? Click the bell and subscribe for Englishman Foodie. I've got another channel if you didn't know. Oh, these are really hard. What I'm going to do, chop the potatoes up. Going to boil them with the skin on. Let's carry on with that. I'll carry on doing these. The courgettes are all ready. Then we put these in. It's sizzling away the onions. They're going to be back soon. So what I'm going to do is boil the potatoes. I'm just going to melt down the onions. Put a little bit of garlic in. Some onion flakes. Onion flakes really make a nice taste. You should try them. It's like I don't know, like a baked sort of... It's a weird taste, but it's really nice. Let's get going anyway. Let's get the onions melted down. Potatoes boiling. Chop the potatoes up. Back in a minute, guys. Onions are smelling great already. Hey, you're back, guys. I boiled the sweet potatoes. You can substitute that with normal potatoes if you want. I've drained them off. I've did the onions. I sweated down the onions, just caramelized them a little bit. So what you do then, you put the sweet potatoes in the bottom. It's really easy. This is one of the easiest meals I've ever come across. Really, just going to compile it now. That's a big word for a Sunday, eh? Sweet potatoes on the bottom. I've opened up those mackerel tins because they're lethal. These things, have you ever used them before, guys? They're unbelievable. You need a packet of plasters with them. Beautiful fillets with this. The trouble is, some of them like break up, but actually it's not so bad if it breaks. I've left the olive oil in there. I think it's better to use your fingers still. Let's put them in first and then we'll break them up, eh? I'm going to just put some of that olive oil at the bottom there. Lovely, lovely fillets. Look at the fillets, grilled fillets, mackerels. Just break them up, guys. All over the dish. The other one was in natural, so I'm going to use my fingers. I think it's easier. That's what God gave us for, my mum said. They're all washed, so don't start. Hey, I had another one from one of my Patreons. All the links are below if you want to help the channel. She said, Steve, you didn't preheat the oven last time you did the ribs. And we've got a preheated oven. Thank you, Anne. I'm glad you're watching. It was just a tester, just to see if everybody's watching the channel. Because, you know, people sometimes, they go off the channel. Courgettes next. Look, guys, this is how it is. She's all, where are the courgettes there? You have to give me a little bit of lenience. It's Sunday. I mean, come on, guys. I'm doing my best. Bit more courgettes here. All this is gonna melt together, lovely. Because you're gonna leave it for about 40 minutes in the oven. Some herbs. These are Italian, but you can put anything in. Parsley is really nice for this as well. So what we do is the egg. Oh, we've got a courgette. I wondered where you are. Whoa. Then we're going to put the chili in. Sometimes, you know, these Maltese eggs, it's going to wipe my hands a little bit. Talk amongst yourselves, guys. And you, yes, you over there. You didn't subscribe yet. So we're going to put the milk in. Here it is. Just a cup full of milk. Give it a good whip up. The cheese. Get it all nicely mixed up, guys. Wow. I tell you what's nice. The onions, they go on the top here. Really, you can put it in any order you want. So, just to recap, potatoes, sweet potatoes if you want. Some kind of vegetable, doesn't really matter what. He told me leeks. Leeks would go nice. Some herbs, some either sardines or mackerel on the top. Onions, whichever order you want to give it in. Egg with the milk and the cheese. Some chili. Hey Steve, that's too much chili. I love it. A little bit spicy. Salt and pepper. I'm not showing you exactly what I'm doing. Minced garlic, but you can leave the garlic off if you want. Just a little sprinkle in there. And I use this onion flakes. They got like a roasted taste to them. So that's it, guys. And pour the egg and the cheese over the top. It looks gorgeous. You know, I'm going to just spread it out a little bit more. You could have slightly done with a bit more cheese, which I'm not sure if I'm going to put. Because after it starts melting all together, should cover it all. And it all combines together. Preheated oven. Thank you, Anne. I put it on 200 for perhaps 190, 200 for about 30 to 40 minutes. but it'll all melt in together, congeal together. Mackerel, it smells beautiful. Ooh, yucky, Steve, tin mackerel, but they're really high class. They come from Lidl. Let's bung it in the oven. And we'll be back to taste it. Hope you followed everything, guys. Sometimes I am a bit scatty, I know, but very easy. Potatoes at the bottom. If you can put a little bit of oil, which I use the olive oil from this. Put the mackerel on the top. Really any order. Vegetables, some onions. And then I noticed he said to me, put some more potatoes on. Perhaps I could have mixed some potatoes with the cheese to make another topping on it, to make it a little bit better. Herbs, eggs with the milk and the cheese. That's all, guys. It's so simple. We're going to be back in about 40 minutes. We're going to try it out, see what it tastes like. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to go out in the sun because it's scorching again today. I'm Englishman in Water, if you didn't know. You can go and see my channel. Links are all below. I do adventures all around Malta. I try and do some eating and some cooking and check out lots of different places around Malta. But today we're doing Englishman Foodie. Subscribe to my channel. Hey guys, we're back. And I tell you, the smell, it's unbelievable. It's going to be very hot, so let me get it out. Are we going to do the same sort of thing as last week? When it's scorching hot, Steve, don't eat it. What we're going to do, we just sit here talking to each other. Hey, what do you do on a Sunday, guys? Tell me in the comments. What's your Sunday outings? Wow. Same thing. It's bubbling away. You know what? I want to be honest with you. You know, like me and you. Don't tell anybody else. But I grated another sweet potato, and I just sprinkled it around the corner because it wasn't enough. So do a little bit more cheese and milk. I think that's the best bit. But the potatoes grated on the top looks awesome. Look, come and have a look, guys. How about that? If it wasn't just... The smell is lovely. I love sardines though, guys. Everybody's giving them a bad... They say, well, they've got horrible things in a tin, but these from Lidl are quite nice. They're like whole fillets that's been grilled from Italy. Oh, listen to that crunch. Shall I take a whole lot? Oh, it's very hot, guys. Bear with me. And you know the mackerel, it stayed whole. Look at that. Let's put that like that so it doesn't pour. Look at the state of that, guys. Smell is awesome. Very, very hot. Let's move that out of the way. Lovely, lovely smell. Sweet potatoes. Anybody ever tried sweet potatoes? Tell me in the comments. They're really lovely. They're in season in Malta at the moment. If you didn't know, I'm Englishman in Malta. Hey, you got to have a laugh, eh, guys? Courgettes, mackerel, and sweet potatoes with that lovely cheese. That cheese is going to be blooming hot. Oh, I like that taste. I love the mackerel. It's still solid, look, guys. It didn't melt. This is a 10 out of 10, if I might say so myself. Courgettes, sweet potatoes, and mackerel. And you know what's nice is that I think that milk is a substitute to cream. If you want to be a bit crazy, put some cream in there. Mix it with the egg. The sweet potato is just perfect. They didn't melt. You could make a mash, I suppose, on the top with the sweet potatoes if you wanted to. Just Just like melts in your mouth. Best thing is, leave the skin on the vegetables and potatoes. It's where all the health is. Oh, very hot. That's very, very hot. I think that made a bit of difference, you know. I thought about it after when I saw the gaps. I saw the gaps on the top of it and I thought, well, I don't want it to get burned down inside. So I'll grate. I got one left and I was thinking better than throw it away. I'll grate it on the top of it, the sweet potato. And it gave it that like extra crunch. Look at that, whole fillet of mackerel. Sometimes I buy those sweet potato fries. Have you seen them in the freezer section? Oh, that's very hot. Holding the heat. Lovely and tender. The cheese and the milk has got down to them, so it's made them a bit more creamy. I use that Italian herbs. Very, very nice. I don't know what the mixtures, oregano and marjoram and all this sort of thing. I put it in a lot of things. Even if I'm doing scrambled eggs, I'll put it in as well. I loved it, guys. Really nice, very tasty. All the tastes come through, the mackerel and the cheese and the potatoes, the sweet potatoes. I think if you can get sweet potatoes, makes a big difference to normal potatoes. It gives it that like sweet taste. Bye everybody. Don't forget to click below Englishman Foodie. I'm on every Sunday. If it gets over 1,000, maybe I'll start making 2. If you can stand me, that is 2 a week. Never know, I might go out and try some takeaways. What do you think, guys? Go and try some McDonald's and Kentucky and things like that. Even though I'm in Malta, this channel is dedicated just to those sort of things. No Maltese food. If you want to see the Maltese food, go over on my other channel. Link is below. Thanks for joining me on this beautiful hot Sunday. Turned into a bit of a windy one, but we're doing all right. Bye everybody. Take care, Englishman Foodie on a Sunday.